are from group 71, like 2012, UPM VMAG. This is our first discussion video, and my name is Guan Chi, metric number 188747 from course Industrial Chemistry from Faculty Science. How about you?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Ong Shili from Faculty Computer Science and Information Technology, taking course Computer Science in Computer Networking.
Hi, I'm Lao Ga Yin. My metric number is 188373. I'm taking Bachelor Software Engineering.
Hi, I'm Chi Chin Wei with metric number 1X7540 from Faculty Computer Science, currently studying software engineering.
Hi, my name is Chen Yongke. My metric number is 187297. I'm taking software engineering.
Hi everyone, my name is Chiu Jiajing. You guys can just call me JJ. Metric number 184471, studying software engineering.
Hello, my name is Ika Hao. You guys can call me Hao. Metric number 187828. I'm a student, third year student from Bachelor of Business Administration.
Hello, my name is Chin Kit Hong, 1X7912, and I'm from Faculty of Environmental Study and I'm taking Environmental Management, third year Sem 1.
Hi, my name is Yao Jun Sing, currently third year student from Bachelor of Business Administration from Faculty of Economic and Management.
Hi, I'm Do Su Sing, metric number 187813, and from Faculty Economic and Management, and my program is Bachelor Business Admin. Thank you. And
So now we're gonna to start our video. So this is the video magazine. So first of all, we need to select an issue for this next activity. Yes.
We are going to select a video, then based on the topic to do something like 5 to 8 minute video. So now we are going to select a topic.
Yes.
So we have to brainstorm first before making any selection.
Yes.
This is the brainstorm section. So guys, just throw out any idea that you have come in your mind, and we might just have a discussion here. We don't have to start finalize right now, right?
Yes.
Hey guys, come pop something out.
I'm thinking about traveling, like where is the destination the UPM students like most if they are going to travel. I don't know, maybe either countries or within Malaysia. What do you think?
Yes, I agree. Yes, traveling is an interesting topic because it can show not only the things in UPN, it also bring us to see something stay outside our campus. So what do you think, Anchi?
Before deciding topic, I know should the topic related to UPN students or is it compulsory? Is it compulsory related to UPN students, or we can select a current issue that is unrelated to UPN students?
I think it's related to university. So maybe like instead of traveling, maybe some quality or transfer program like
Yes.
It's related to our
related to
UPN.
student.
Okay.
Besides that, I have an idea about the places that the most students go for academic purpose. Since we have many projects, assignments, so many students gather to do assignments and have a discussion. What do you think?
I will think about food, as many students will concern about what problems they will think every day, like today we are going to eat, what to eat. So I think the issue I bring up is place to eat in university.
I suggest the issue is the transportation. How students get to their classes, like by bus, by bicycle, or by car.
Yeah, I agree with the point from her. As UPN students, we are not allowed to bring in the vehicle unless we are final year students. Hence, the number of users for the bus transportation is increasing from time to time. So for my self experience, at the beginning of the SEM, I'm facing the problems that my class start 8 a.m. and I waited the bus from 7:15 and until 8:15 I'm unable to enter the bus and I'm late for the class. So I think UPN is the issue that we should voice out for our benefit as a student.
I also agree with Carl and Wisdom because our university is very big, but it is limited bus to go to other side like stadium, White House. The bus transportation is limited to bring us to that part. So we also I also think that we can work out this issue to
because the amount of the bus, number of the bus, the ratio between the number of the bus and the number of students want to take the bus is, I think it's imbalanced because the bus is full little and the 15 minutes only have one bus. Then you can see at the bus station got many people, many students waiting for the bus. Even though the bus already full, but at the bus stop still got many students unable to board the bus. So this is a serious issue.
Yes, we've been facing the problem of transportation, and our UPN do not allow us to bring our private vehicle.
Looks like both of us are having a big concern on transportation. Most of us are the victim, isn't it? So are you going to select transportation as one of our main concern? Is there anything else?
I think the food problem is also a big issue.
Yes.
Because we need 3 meals or 2 meals a day, so it's also a big issue. Maybe it's save weightage compared to the bus, to the transportation.
So are we going to launch a complaint on the quality of food in UPM? Something like that, and perhaps we can ask the respondents to suggest the room for improvement, where it can either improve the quality or the quantity of food or the variety of food. Are we going to collect the opinion from them? Is that a good way, instead of just asking them what's a good food in UPM? I think this is a very limited discussion comparatively, because I don't think it will be easy to find good food in UPM. Not just an opinion.
Because we are never to find good food in UPM, so we need to do this video to voice out. Or maybe we can collect suggestions from others. Then maybe we will have new opinions about this issue and food. We can know more about others' opinion in food.
Excuse me. Sorry, we're actually in the middle of video one.
Yes, and have I been interested in the right classroom?
Right classroom.
Yeah, that's right.
What is the timing? You sure? Today is Friday.
Yes, Friday.
Friday, we don't have any class on Friday. By 3, so it's PS 3 p.m. Yes, this room. But it's not this time.
Okay, it's from 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Sorry about the volume.
It's okay. I'm not sure that I cut this part. So by generally we have encompassing our discussion between transportation, food and places, like what Chinwei suggested, the places which is more desired among students to have their revision, carry out their assignment, group discussion. Okay, so any other else other than these 3? If there's no that, perhaps we can go through discussion in depth.
In my opinion, we can do a working session on the three issues, the transportation, food, and also the other
Places.
See which one get the highest votes. So we choose the one. Yeah.
Sure, but I have another option. Say whether you guys can consider. I think we should also involve those come from overseas, which is the foreign students. Perhaps we can include them in our interview. Ask them how do they think of UPM, and is there any culture shock they have experienced when they first came here? Isn't it like I assume there will be a very big difference between our country, especially like from what I have observed, and that is interesting. The way we put on our outfit, you can easily identify those who are come from foreign by just looking at what they are putting on, isn't it? Oh, they are so fashionable. They must be Chinese. They must become China, right? So I think this is also the other way that we can make a reflection on ourselves, asking them how do you think of UPM students' outfit, local students? They might have their own opinion. I think that is interesting to know too. So yeah, just an option.
So now, conclusion, we have how many ideas? Food, preparation, place of the outfit. So,
Should we discuss more or should we just vote? I'm not sure because
later we need to choose the
I think our options is enough. We just proceed to what? Okay, is it okay? Okay.
So now, who vote for the outfit? Anyone vote for the outfit?
Of course. I support my own suggestion.
So outfit is one.
Then transportation? Two. Then one more is food. Who vote for
Okay.
For now, this
Six.
I will bring a tree.
Then the last one is
Race.
places. The idea. So one vote. So the majority choose about food.
food. Yes.
So we decide to do food as our main issue in our video magazine. Is it everyone okay?
Yes.
of course.
Sure.
By the way, I think you should raise your student. Yeah. So talking about food, what exactly you will talk about? Means the quality or the? Yeah, I mean, what's the topic that we should examine in this issue? Like because food there's a lot of variety.
I have suggestions. When I go in depth of discussion about the topic of food, I would say that we should focus on the accessibility of the food variety, which means like can we access to different kind of food within just like a 100-meter walking distance. I think it is still hardly achievable by our campus. So if you want to eat something which is you cannot choose. You are having a limited option when you choosing food. So I think for me, I would like to extend the topic of food to the suggestion on how can we improve the accessibility of our food variety.
So on your question, shall we ask the interviewer about their opinion, or we provide the option for them to choose to improve the accessibility for foods in UPM?
I hope it is an open-ended question, and then so we can have more input, different input. Open to the floor, yeah. Come on, man.
So
Instead of the accessibility, I think that the quality of food is something that we should concern about more. Yeah, because even that it's like far away, but we can still can have buses or grabs and things like that. So that shouldn't be a main concern. But the problem is that inside the UPM campus or even outside, we have very limited choices. I think not that is going to be the problem.
Yes, I agree with Yongkiat, where I found that students in UPN, they are very difficult to find the foods like vegetable or fruits which is more healthy for us. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that the restaurant like KFC or Serumbu Cafe in UPN is selling fruits. Am I wrong? Anyone stay in the food area?
No.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
So far we have bring up the issue of accessibility of food variety. Secondly, we bring out the balanced diet concern by the food stall. And anything else regarding food? I have the other one that I concern when you talk about the health, that is the hygiene issue. Because somehow when I see when they close the store there, and I say there are a lot of mice and cockroaches walk around. Yes, I see. So really, especially at a food stall between the Faculty of Science or Faculty of Economy and library. During night time, it is still open there. There are lights and fans there, and some of them they will just sit there for discussion. And there's one occasion I went there and I see there are a lot of cockroaches walking around. So I think hygiene is also another thing to take attention on.
Yes, I agree with JJ. The hygiene is the most serious issue because if the hygiene is if we not concerned about the hygiene, once the issue such as the student they food poison, and then our UPN, I think our UPN were facing many problems. Yes, in news. So what do you guys think?
Sorry to interrupt. I think we should now divide ourselves into three groups because this is one of our mission in this discussion video.
Oh,
So,
great. Yeah, because we can divide into 3 groups and just now we have 3 issues.
Yes.
So basically, the 3 issues about hygienic problems,
The balanced diet problems.
like accessibility of the food,
Yeah.
UPN.
Yes.
What do you call it?
Well,
So, any idea for the revising?
I think we can divide according to the places or hostel we stay so that we can carry out our work easily.
So Susing, Jinsen, Gahao is K5, right?
Yes.
Yes,
And we are hospital.
Okay. Before I move outside, I also K5 student, so I decide to work with you guys.
Okay. So 4 of us as a group.
Yes.
So basically, 4 of us, I think we choose about the balance of food diet.
Okay. Agree.
How about you guys?
3 of us staying in K6, so I think we can form a group. And which topic do you want to choose?
What topic you choose?
The balanced diet.
Balanced diet.
Accessibility.
We will choose accessibility.
Yes.
Okay, problem. Okay.
Just going to make it clear, we are going to gather information regarding the issues we are having, and then we'll come back again and share our idea on the next video, isn't it?
I think yes.
Okay.
So now we can divide ourselves into 4 groups, and during our free time we will try to meet up and gather our information and find some information to be gathered in this group, like in the next video. So
So before that, I have
anything
one question to ask. For the topic of, for example, our group is the balance of food diet. Shall we focusing on the one food store in the cafe, or we should have a general view of the entire food store in the entire campus?
It depends. I think it depends. You can make a ranking. You can make a ranking. Which one is it focus more on is a balanced diet what category, or which is that is very imbalanced. Then you can make a category or you can make a ranking. Right?
But I have another opinion here. I mean that I think they can actually focus on one store because yeah, I mean be more easy to make comparison.
Is there one store I think that we focusing on one cafe is better?
or like that if we search on the info first, then
Yeah,
later
maybe
on
we discuss it.
decide.
Sure.
Right, so it's
Going
and
to end this?
Oh, okay.
Sure.
So So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
See you in the next video.
Peace.